Book 1, failure.
Avatar?
All the nations.
Just so you guys all know, I've seen this a million times. Kat hasn't seen it yet. So this
Yes.
is more like me reacting to her reaction.
My name is Iro. And you love me.
Iro?
Emotional damage.
Yeah, so we got 5% tomato meter, 30% audience score. So 5% critics, 30% audience.
Sorry, what you say?
You.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
The critic consensus is The Last Airbender squanders its popular source material with incomprehensible plotting, horrible acting, and detached, joyless direction.
Oh my god.
The fact that he still gets work is hilarious too, because they're just like, oh well, we made 2x our money, because I think it grossed like 250 million at the box office, and it cost like 100 million to make.
Oh.
So they were like, oh well, we made money, so I could give a shit what everyone thinks. Here's more money, make more movies.
Right, for real.
I think that's like probably like the first example of like the worst adaptation, and like the first time like the fandom menace could have become a thing.
Oh, the birth.
You don't have to do that. Amanda's crawling.
I'm
just kidding.
Amanda.
I like how it was in literal association with Nickelodeon too.
Like, that doesn't look bad.
Oh, wait for it. And there's the best part of the whole movie right there.
The Avatar was the only person born amongst all the nations.
Oh, just so you guys all know, I've seen this a million times. Kat hasn't seen it yet.
Yes.
So this is more like me reacting to her reaction, but also providing my commentary on the whole shit show.
I wouldn't be able to do this without you. Oh my gosh.
Yes, they had plans to do 3 of them. Book 1, failure.
I'm sorry. Hey, I'm sorry. Hey, it worked better that time.
Why is he so aggressive?
I got Mom.
I know.
Our father's off fighting in the war. My mother was taken prisoner and killed when I was young.
Remember Rebel Moon? How like they just kind of constantly narrated and told us everything, and they never really kind of showed us anything. This is kind of something that happens because there's so much information that you need to know to understand anything, and instead of like exploring those concepts, all they do is just be like, we did this and that and got there, but like this thing is bad because that person's bad, and then this happens here, and then it's really bad because of all that other stuff.
I did everything Dad said to do. I watched what side of the fin tracks are more indented, that shows you which direction they're going. I saw how long the drag skids are, that shows you how fast they're going.
What?
Is there no concern that they're just gonna fall through the ice?
Like, have they not been, it's like literally, have they not been living there their entire lives? Also, it just feels, it all feels so convenient. Like, how did Aang just decide to, like, I don't know, come out there? What was was it them walking on top of the ice? Like, nothing's walked on top of the ice in 100 years?
Disturbing his slumber.
Is he breathing?
There he is! There's my favorite white boy!
What's your name? How did you get here? How did you get in the ice? He's exhausted.
Is he?
We need to get him back to the village. How'd you get all the way out here?
I ran away from home. We got in a storm. We were forced under the water of the ocean.
Why is he so happy about it?
I see.
It wasn't very smart. I was just upset. Thanks for saving me.
Lucky.
I probably should get home. I'll be worried.
You're not still upset?
Not as much as I was.
What?
Like, I feel like
that looks like a North Face.
Yeah, like you If you can go to Burlington Coat Factory and get the official coat worn on Avatar: Last Airbender, I think there's a problem.
Can't be a coincidence that we break him out of the ice, light shoots into the sky, and now the Fire Nation is here with their machines.
What machines?
Why did it? It's like he has a script on and he's like reading through it really as fast as he possibly can. Like listen to this. Listen to his like delivery.
Can't be a coincidence that we break him out of the ice, light shoots into the sky, and now the Fire Nation is here with their machines.
Yeah, you can breathe. You can take a breath between all that.
like he's describing everything without us like using our brains.
Soka, don't.
Soka? Give me strength.
I am Prince Zuko, son of Fire Lord Ozai and heir to the throne.
Okay, Dev. All right.
Bring me all your elderly.
Grandma.
He's into grannies.
Like that actually looks pretty interesting.
Yeah. He just looks like a little sweet little child.
He almost looked like a hobbit right there.
Don't hurt anyone.
Like Dev's doing good. That was pretty. That gave me chills. That gave me some chills.
And I feel bad that he was cast for this.
His career's doing all right. He's doing good.
Because Dad told me to protect you with my life.
He's so serious.
It's like they saw Sokka and they're like, let's just make him the opposite.
Way more intense.
But like the worst possible opposite that they go.
What's going on? Oh, there's people. I was like, what's happening with Appa's feet?
Yeah, just casual child endangerment, you know, whatever.
My name is Iro. And you love me.
Iro!
Emotional damage!
Waterbender in the Southern Water Tribe. Since my friend Hama was taken away.
Oh.
Today,
I like that little Easter egg.
Did she say that the right way?
Hama.
I can't remember what she was a bloodbender.
Yes.
Remember?
Hama.
Is that how you said it?
Yeah.
I feel like they say some names correctly and then they say others incorrectly for random reasons.
Yeah, like okay, stunts. Yes. Yes, wall running. I don't like these Appa sound effects.
Ong flew us to his home. He told us how he left there in a storm on Appa. They almost drowned.
Exposition time.
Ong airbended a sphere around them and ice formed, and he couldn't remember anything after that.
This is where you live? They must be playing some trick or something.
She was like, looks like a piece of shit.
Scare me. I left a few days ago.
I will say this though, the tattoo, right? The idea of like the airbenders being nomads and having a tattoo, I feel like this one having it be kind of not like paint, right? Like in the animation, kind of fits like a realism vibe a little bit more, maybe, right?
Yeah.
So I will say that like I don't mind the tattoos.
Yeah, I don't hate it.